fielder, number 11, Colby Porter. In right field, number 8, PJ Brannon. Behind the plate and batting cleanup, number 4, Drew Cross. At first base, number 5, Cortland Stovall. On the mound and in the 6-hole, number 13, Bennett Wall. At third base, number 3, Diego Lozano. At second base, number 4, Santino Banda. And at shortstop, number 10, Nate Capato. The rest of your Tigers are KK Johnson, Jacob Holstein, Heston Horn, Ryan Newton, Landry McPeters, Landry Owens, Teal Barker, and Thomas Bird. The Tigers are coached by Tommy Stewart, Zach Rawl, Dalton Ernest, and Brandon Colbert. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, please stand and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
Whitehouse.
And happy Saturday here. And Keith Whitman here with Jason Cavazos, bringing you another Whitehouse Wildcat baseball game. And we are deep in the heart of Mount Pleasant here.
Yes.
And a good little travel for us. But, hey, it is worth it for a little Whitehouse Wildcat baseball. Another windy one for us here in, ooh, a little good music for us. We're going to turn the mic for the crowd down. Wind is a little bit heavier on that side. Welcome. We're glad that you're watching with us today for the Whitehouse Wildcats heading to Mount Pleasant. The Tigers hosting the Wildcats. Big game. Wildcats with a big 10-run, actually 15-2 win over Texas High last night. And Mount Pleasant actually was going undefeated into that game last night against Lufkin, or Hallsville, excuse me. Hallsville gave them the loss, their first loss in district. So 5-1, I believe, is what what Mount Pleasant is now, and the Wildcats are, I believe, 5-2 going into this game. So big game for the Wildcats, working to come in for the win. We're glad that you're watching, and we do appreciate it. Go ahead and chat with us. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for. We posted it on our Facebook page, of course, and let everybody know what and where we're going to put this on. So excited to have it. Wildcats Ben Reed will be leading things off here in a minute, as last night Ben Reed and JoJo Adams put a fantastic double play, 6-4 put out, as Reed kind of caught it in the air. Good hit.
Yeah, good solid hit, line drive. Reed made an excellent play, diving out to snag the ball, and the runner was just caught in between second and third. Easy play. JoJo came over, covered the bag, game over.
So fantastic way to end the game, like I said, with a 15-2 victory over the Tigers of Texas High. We're about ready to get this kicked off here in Tiger Country, Mount Pleasant. Beautiful facility here on the campus of Mount Pleasant High School, as Ben Reed is about ready to take the plate. Coach Branch heading over to the third plate coaching box. I can talk, I promise, but not normally used to it on a Saturday for baseball. So you'll have to forgive me my trespasses, so to speak, as we get things started. Bennett Wall on the bump for the Tigers, and we're ready to go. There's first pitch inside.
Yeah, Wall looks like a pitcher. He's got the business in the front, party in the back going on. Just looks like one of those vicious pitchers. I think that's a
Yeah, that'll be 2-0 now. Oh, is it 1-1? Oh, that was a strike. Sorry. My bad. I'll clear it out. There we go. As the dugout, which I love it. That one tried to get framed and didn't really do good. Drew Cross trying to do that for the Tigers. But now, 2-1 now the count. He sets up. From the stretch, here comes Wall with the pitch. Inside and down low for ball 3. Good batter's count for Ben Reed.
Yeah, he's done a good job getting the pitch count started for Tigers, kind of getting a look to see what all he's got, so maybe he can get on base and give JoJo an idea of what he wants to do.
Pitch by Wall. That's going to be popped up high into center field. And it's going to be out number 1. And that's going to be probably a little bit of a problem all day for both teams because of the wind. That wind is coming in kind of out of the northeast a little bit. So that's going to affect any pop flies that we have.
Yeah, last night it was kind of left, center to right. Today it's more right, center, right to left. Just positioning of the
Today's real estate market is loud. Rates are up, homes sit longer, and your cousin's advice is straight from TikTok. You don't need someone to sell you something. You need someone to walk you through it.
I'm Jamie Whitley, your local expert in the calm in your real estate storm. If life's telling you it's time to make a move, I'll help you do it without making you lose your mind or your money. Let's find your next move together.
me. Hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up.
And we are back here in Mount Pleasant at Colley Field on the campus of Mount Pleasant High School. Down at the bottom of the first, Tigers gonna get things going. First at bat, Dax Price. He's the one that got the last out. So he'll be last out, first at bat.
And I'm wondering who bought his leg guard. Somebody bought it for him because the straps is personalized. It says Daxy Poo.
Oh Lord.
Hey, but you got to be confident you wear it.
You wear something like that, you are.
You're a baller.
Yeah, shot caller. Oh, sorry, wrong one. That was in there for a ball.
Strike.
1-0. Oh, strike. Excuse me. I am so sorry, guys. I'm having a bad. I can't see. For one thing, the sun decided to come out.
Of course.
And now I'm having trouble seeing the screens and all my producing stuff. So it's like I'm trying to.
Yeah.
No excuses, just results, right? And the boss is watching, so I have to be extra good right now. We love our boss, by the way. He's awesome.
Yeah.
That wasn't very nice of you right there.
Oh, no.
Alex Rodriguez on the bump for the Wildcats. He's got a 0-2 right now to Dax Price, and that one's going to go over to the first base side and into right field. And so now a base hit to lead things off by Dax Price, and the Tigers have a duck on the pond.
Yeah, and that's what you want to do as a leadoff. You want to get on base any way possible. Got himself in a hole with the 0-2 count, but stayed patient, fought it off, and then got him a good pitch to hit.
And that's how baseball go. That'll bring up Colby Porter to the batter's box. And Rodriguez is going to look over at first and try to get somebody taken care of over there. Rodriguez checking. He's going to bring it home and put it over the plate for strike one. Beautiful pitch right over the plate. And actually, this is another one like Tyler Keene last night. This is the first time I've seen Rodriguez pitch.
Yeah, I mean, last night he was in center field. I'm used to seeing him behind the plate, so he's just multi-talented Alex Rodriguez.
He can hit home runs. He's just an all multi-purpose tool there for the Wildcats. That's going to be a good little breaking ball, but I think it was going to be outside for ball one. So 1-1 now the count to Porter.
Oh, and the good thing about that, it was still a competitive pitch, so it was close to the zone, and he's got him to think about the off speeds.
Exactly. Squared to bunt and kind of let it go. Is going to be ball. And Rodriguez looking in, checking over at first base. That's going to be hit third base side into left field. And it looks like Price is going to round second and make the decision to head back to second base. So Mount Pleasant early on getting 2 on.
Yeah, good back-to-back singles.
Now B.J. Brandon, center fielder, is going to head up and see what he can do against Rodriguez, little A-Rod.
Hey, watch him. 54. Hey, watch the punt.
Brandon looking in. Throws over to second. And not in time. And Rodriguez looking. Checking again. He's going to come home with this pitch, and that's going to be a bunt. And in time, but the sacrifice bunt does what it's supposed to do, and it moves both runners 90 feet where they need to go, and now you have two runners that are in scoring position for the Tigers, even though you have one away.
Yeah, and he showed his speed. B.J. Brennan has pretty good speed. He almost got there. I mean, he dove for it. Rodriguez still took his time, made a good play, got the for sure out. But good job by Brandon to do a job.
Drew Cross now at the plate for the Tigers, looking to bring some guys home. High pop fly, that's going to go out of play and right over our heads. Luckily, my truck is nowhere near that, so we're good. Your car's not either. I know.
No, I was like, where did I park?
Over by me. You're good. That is going to be a strike. 0-1. Again, we thank you for watching. Go ahead and chat with us if you'd like. We'd love to hear from you. The pitch is there for
Yeah, that was a perfect for that. I mean, not much you could do with it if you did put a barrel on it. Just down in a strike. Now, obviously, Cross is going to be a little less picky, but see what I can do.
That's going to be a foul ball back, so nothing changes. Except the pitch, of course. A-Rod looks, brings the pitch to the inside for a ball. 1-2. I don't think people like that call, but from here I could tell.
Yeah, he turned him. Could have broke in just a little more, probably would have had him, but good discipline across.
And a solid hit center field. Back goes Goetz, and the catch is made. Puts another out, but a run comes across for the Tigers. So the sac fly by Cross does what it's supposed to do. So Cortland Stovall steps in. As a runner goes to third, Stovall's coming in. That's a fly out for a strike.
Good pitch by Rodriguez. Got in on the hands. Nothing Stovall could do but fight that off.
Right. And there's a good solid pitch or hit. And it's going to be in center field. Goetz gets it for out number 3. And just like that, we're through one. One run does come across for the Tigers. And so we're through one. We'll be right back. You're watching NETSN.
Today's real estate market is loud. Rates are up, homes sit longer, and your cousin's advice is straight from TikTok. You don't need someone to sell you something. You need someone to walk you through it.
I'm Jamie Whitley, your local expert in the calm in your real estate storm. If life's telling you it's time to make a move, I'll help you do it without making you lose your mind or your money. Let's find your next move together.
And we are back here at OL Colley Field in Mount Pleasant as the Tigers have a 1-run lead, but the Wildcats hoping to take that away. Gavin Goetz sets up, stepping in, and is going to get things going. Getting more difficult to see. The sun is right over the top of us.
Yeah, it's tough.
In there.
You gotta love the digital age. Just one thing that I guess sun shields just aren't completely figured out.
And that one's in there for a strike, so go ahead. Behind 0-2. In there for a ball. So Goetz is 1-2. Now he's said he's seen a few pitches, so I bet he's ready. Kind of getting some timing going. See what he can do. Here's the pitch by Wall. He's going to swing, and that one's going to be fouled back. So we didn't lose anything with that. But getting his bearing set.
Keep working, let's go.
And here's the pitch. That's going to be strike 3 for a strikeout. And it looked a little high to me. That's just my personal opinion.
Yeah, I mean, and that's, still figuring out the umpire. You got to have short memory. You just got to, shake it off. Go play some defense. He's already played some great defense out in center.
Oh, yeah.
And just look for that next at-bat.
Jonathan Orr now stepping in. Here's the pitch by Wall. That's going to be high and inside for a ball. Wall looks in. Here's the windup and the pitch high as well. 1-0 or 2-0, excuse me. It's turned out it kind of be a beautiful day. Just wish we had a little more cloud cover.
Yeah, I'm not complaining about being a little warm.
And a high fly ball right center field. And that's going to be Brandon. PJ Brandon just make kind of a cool, smooth little out.
Oh man, BJ Brandon just made that stylish.
Yeah.
Cap came off right before the catch. Nothing to it.
I think he knocked it off on purpose. That's just me.
Hey, but it looked pretty. It did look pretty.
We're going to talk about Uncrustables here in a minute, but that'll be something later.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a.
You'll be laughing too here in a minute when we get done. Here's the pitch. It's going to be low.
Let me see you smile, Russell.
For ball 1. This Wildcat team is hilarious.
Yeah, in the same conversation, we can discuss the stadium tour we got before the game.
Yeah. It is actually a very beautiful stadium here.
Oh, it's gorgeous. If you've never had a stadium tour by somebody who's never been here, it is entertainment.
Oh, and you have to have it by Price Prime. And sorry about that, guys. We lost some sound there because my receiver here, my board got hot and it overheated and froze. So we're trying to get something to cover it up and get it cooled off so it doesn't do that again. We apologize for that. And thank you to my number one fan, my wife, for letting me know that. So we're trying to get that fixed now. Jason is going to find something to put over here. Again, we apologize for that. You gotta love technology. If it's not the wind last night, it's the sun today. That's one of the bad things about doing day games. If you're still not able to hear us, please let me know. That way I can adjust. But it looks like at least our sound is working so far. High fly ball in the outfield. And that's going to be out number one.
Up to bat, 10, Nate Capato.
In there for a strike. Rodriguez sets up. Here's the pitch. It's going to be a little bit low for strike one.
Look good, baby.
Wind up. And a fly ball back. Going to hit the net. 1-2 now the count. And swung on and missed for a strike. All right, we got something here. We'll deal with it while we got it, and I'll fix something here in a minute. So, God, thanks to you, we got an umbrella. Thank you.
I have to thank my wife on that one because I took her card because it's a heck of a lot better.
Lost the camera again. So heat does wonders for technology, or on technology.
Well, especially when you go from a game last night, we're in there, you hear my teeth
Freezing.
chattering.
Yeah, you were chattering. It was pretty funny. I mean, no, it wasn't. Sorry.
Yeah.
So 2 outs now.
Back in the count. Let's go.
And 2 balls. Yeah, our sound went out because of the overheating again, and so we're working on that. Foul back for a strike, so 2-1 now. Nobody on. A-Rod with the pitch. And it's going to be high and inside for ball 3. Now 3-1 is the count.
Let's go. Get us in here. Work hard.
Lozano probably has the greatest third baseman first name in history. Drago.
So, that's going to be ball 4. He's going to head down to first base, and now we got a runner on first.
Up to bat, number 7, Santino Bando.
So is that Bando heading in? And that's going to go straight back up. And over to out number 3. Good job by A-Rod to just snag that one. And just like that, we're going to head down. We're going to head to a break. We'll be right back. Going to the top of the third. You're watching NETSN.
Today's real estate market is loud. Rates are up, homes sit longer, and your cousin's advice is straight from TikTok. You don't need someone to sell you something. You need someone to walk you through it.
I'm Jamie Whitley, your local expert in the calm in your real estate storm. If life's telling you it's time to make a move, I'll help you do it without making you lose your mind or your money. Let's find your next move together.
All right, we are back. Coming on to the top of the third inning. Just 1-0 Mount Pleasant at this point. Brings up the third baseman for the Wildcats, number 2, Ace Vasquez. Wall comes set. Says he did not go, so ball 1. First at bat of the day for Ace. High for ball 2. He's getting a lot more into a hitter's count now for Vasquez. Swing and a miss. Looked like Wall pulled the string just a little bit on him. Makes the count 2 balls, 1 strike. Looks like the Tigers are playing Vasquez straight away. Swing and a miss. So count even up now at 2-2 against the Wildcat third baseman. Wall gets his sign, comes set, and he goes. So strikeout for Wall, came back from 2-0 count, but brings us to the top of the order. Ben Reed flew out to center field his first at bat, looking for a little better result this time. But it was good contact, so Wall comes set. Ball in high for a 1-0 count. Wall working exclusively from the stretch. Swing and a miss. So 1-1 count now to the Wildcat shortstop. The pitch. Reed faked the square to bunt. Ball hitting the ground well before the strike zone. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch in there for a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Ben Reed. Ball comes set. And the pitch. Called strike 3. So 2 up, 2 down for the Wildcats. Both retired by the strikeout. JoJo Adams up to bat now. Like I said, had a real good night last night. 3 for 3 with a walk on base, all 4 plate appearances. 0 for 1 with a strikeout today so far. Ball's hit, third base. Third makes the throw. 3 up, 3 down for the Wildcats. So we will switch it up. The Tigers start off at the top of their order when we come back here on NETSN.
Today's real estate market is loud. Rates are up, homes sit longer, and your cousin's advice is straight from TikTok. You don't need someone to sell you something. You need someone to walk you through it.
I'm Jamie Whitley, your local expert in the calm in your real estate storm. If life's telling you it's time to make a move, I'll help you do it without making you lose your mind or your money. Let's find your next move together.
And we're back. Still trying to figure out a way to get things going, but we're going to work with you.
Dax Price up to bat for the Tigers. Looks at ball 1. Second pitch.
Here you are.
Still just a little down.
I couldn't hear you.
Ah.
I was like, is he talking? I know you talk, but come on now.
Every now and then.
That's a big hit. Wrong way.
Yeah, just
A
good
bit
barrel.
outside. Trying to rig something up here. I'm not MacGyver by any means whatsoever.
Now, if you were, you'd have bubble gum with you.
Yes, you are correct, sir.
Good pitch. So now the count's even, 2-2. Ball hit. Right center.
And that's going to drop.
It drops. Into second. Just looks like there was a kind of a lapse in communication between your center fielder and your right fielder.
Not much you can do on that sometimes.
No, and Price goes in, slides into second base. Now, Tigers have a runner in scoring position, nobody out.
I got an idea. I think I got it.
Not sure exactly where that missed. It must have been out or in. 1-0 count. Porter to Porter. Single his last at bat.
safe.
There we go. Having a rough time right now. Day games are extremely hard. And I had a canopy, but I lost the stake. Somebody took my poles for the canopy, so not much I can do with it.
You know, the lady at the gate, you saw her little pod.
Yeah, she had a good one. So I.
Had to be.
Pardon me.
It's a good spot for the pitch, regardless if it's called or not. It's a great spot because it was competitive. It's close to the zone.
And we keep losing sound. Now it should be better. We got the a cover over the mixer board, so it should not be overheating. I do apologize for all this. This is not usually how things go for our broadcasts. We always pride ourselves on good quality, but sometimes technology decides it wants to do different stuff. So we do apologize for that. We're doing the best we can to get you the best we can do. So thank you for sticking with us on this game. And Jason, I thank you for sticking by and doing your good. A good, solid hit, left field, back, and gone. Home run.
Wow.
So I think that brought 2 runs in, I believe.
2 additional runs. It was
Yeah.
3 runs total.
Now up to bat, number
I
5.
put 1 extra. I didn't mean to.
Yeah, and one good thing I like is you hear teammates telling Rodriguez, just forget about it. Forget about it. I mean, you've got to have a short memory in this game because
Yeah.
it's a game of failure. And, you know, if you look at it, in order to hit it like that, it had to be a strike.
In there for a strike.
So it comes right back. Challenges Stovall.
And a beautiful, he put a little pop on that one. He said, you know what? I'm going to make something of this.
That's out. Good idea, though.
Yep. So 1 and 2 now the count. And a good pitch. That's going to be hit. Going to be short. Looks like it's going to fall into. And a good try by JoJo Adams. And it's just right out of the reach of his glove. And another runner heads up for the Tigers.
Yeah, and that's a tough play for second base. It's almost like that over-the-shoulder pass from the quarterback in football, but it's like you have a junior league quarterback and the ball's just kind of floating and spinning and doing some strange things. Great effort by Adam.
A-Rod set, throws down low for ball 1.
Tigers pitcher up to bat. See the majestic locks coming from behind the back of the helmet.
And a good bunt down third base line. And it's going to be a play at first. And in time for an out. It does advance the runner to second, but it does put out number 2 on the board.
Up to bat, number 10, Nate
I
Capano.
wonder, you know, I know my son when he played, because he pitched and he played field, of course, but I wonder if they get, his pitchers get that mad about having to bunt still.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got some pitchers that they hit nukes, if you ask them. My favorite video is still that LSU pitcher who pinch hit and actually hit a double off the wall. And he lied to his coach, told him he used to hit all the time. He never hit in high school. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the shortstop of the Tigers.
And that one's fouled back for strike 2. A-Rod looking in. Guy gets his sign, checks the runner, and throws it inside. Kind of giving Nate Copeland a little bit of a hello and how you doing. Runs the count even at 2. Kind of.
Yeah.
I don't think Copeland took
Copeland?
isn't that number 10?
Yeah, is it Copeland or?
I don't know. That's what it.
Copado.
Oh, I think I may have read it wrong on the thing. Hi. Foul ball, yeah. I'm sorry, I was trying to find the camera that had it. I'm going to look at the thing they got us here. Copado, you're correct. I read it completely wrong. I was in a hurry. Yeah, I was wrong. Don't tell my wife I said that.
Oh, I'll never.
Yeah. She's mean. 2-2 the count. Here's the pitch. She's watching too, so I know I'm going to get that when I get home. I was in there for a ball, so that's going to run a full count. As Copado looks into A-Rod. A-Rod checks the runner at second, brings it home with the kick, and swung and a miss for a strikeout that ends and retires the side. So 3 runs come in. Damage is a little bit done. 4-0 is your score here in a OL Collie Field in Mount Pleasant. We'll be right back. You're watching NETSN.
Today's real estate market is loud. Rates are up, homes sit longer, and your cousin's advice is straight from TikTok. You don't need someone to sell you something. You need someone to walk you through it.
I'm Jamie Whitley, your local expert in the calm in your real estate storm. If life's telling you it's time to make a move, I'll help you do it without making you lose your mind or your money. Let's find your next move together.
Beautiful day for baseball here in Mount Pleasant. The fans have come out, and so have the mosquitoes after whatever rain or anything that may have happened here. They are about the size of horseflies out here.
Got Maddox Evans, the DH for the Wildcats, up the bat. Flew out to left field his first at bat.
Wildcats looking to eat into that lead that the Tigers have as that one goes down and bounces over the plate for another ball.
And chasing 4, so the walk is just as good as a single. You still need those runners.
And he puts that one in there for a strike. Pardon me. 2-1 the count. Here comes Wall. And high for a ball. 3-1. So good job by Maddox to kind of keep his eye on the ball, so to speak. He flew out back in the first. In there for a strike. So brings himself to a full count. Wall looks in. from the stretch at the kick. And a good hit. That's going to go and picked up by Bondo. Bondo to first and out. Good play. He got deep enough there, Jason.
Yeah, he got deep, and that's what he had to do. I mean, Bendo just had to get deep, had to get a lot of range, and, you know, sometimes first base will get kind of caught up in that. Good job by Stovall to recognize that his second baseman was going to get there, get over, make the catch for the first out.
And there for a strike. Kind of early there for Goetz. One and one the count. Swung on and missed.
He just wanted that one.
Yeah, he was looking towards the wall on that.
Yeah, that was up close to his eyeballs.
1 and 2 now. Goetz looking. Wall with the pitch. That was a tip back. Hit the catcher in the face mask. So 1 and 2 still.
Looks like he just barely got hold of one of the same ones.
If you hear some batting noises that doesn't match what we're out there, the JV game is next. Not for us, but the JV is in the batting cages, getting things warmed up for playing afterwards. Here's the pitch by Wall. It's going to be high. Now 2 and 2. Pardon me.
High pitch. Looks like everything after that has been close to that area to see if they'll chase it.
Yeah. And a swing and a miss for a strike. And went down swinging for out number 2.
Jonathan Orr is up. Flew out to the right field last time. That was that stylish catch out there. Out of the zone for ball one.
And that pitch is going to go over to third base side. And that's going to be Lozano to Stovall, 2 in. And we are going to go to the bottom of the 4th. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Today's real estate market is loud. Rates are up, homes sit longer, and your cousin's advice is straight from TikTok. You don't need someone to sell you something. You need someone to walk you through it.
I'm Jamie Whitley, your local expert in the calm in your real estate storm. If life's telling you it's time to make a move, I'll help you do it without making you lose your mind or your money. Let's find your next move together.
We would like to thank Chris.
This is where legends rise. On the hardwood, under the lights, from the buzzer beaters to the rim rockers, we bring you the action. Raw, real, relentless. We cover every angle, every story, from the blacktop to the big stage. Your favorite hoopers, your squads, your passion, all in one place, only on NETSN.
They hit the stands.
Yeah, it's a walkway right. That was pitch number 60 for Alex Rodriguez.
Damn. Looks like something just hit over here on us.
I don't know where it went.
Swing and a miss.
All right, I think we got something worked on.
Now batting, number 7, Santino Bando.
Bando's up now, grounded out pitcher. First at bat, fly ball. JoJo calls off everybody, makes the catch for the second out.
Now up through the Mount Pleasant Tigers, number 1, Dax Price.
Dax Price stepping in.
Yeah, 2 for 2 on the day.
Down low, in there for a strike.
Oh, 2 count now on Price. Tigers left fielder. Batter calls time. So Dax Price in the first inning led off with a single. Third inning had a.
You don't need someone to sell you something. You need someone to walk you through it.
I'm Jamie Whitley, your local expert in the calm in your real estate storm. If life's telling you it's time to make a move, I'll help you do it without making you lose your mind or your money. Let's find your next move together.
Today's
And we are back here at OL Collie Field in Mount Pleasant. And Jason, who's coming up?
Looks like Caleb Russell, the Wildcat first baseman.
Woohoo!
Walked his last at bat.
We're in the top of the 5th. There we go. There we go. Got it right now. I'm trying not to hit you with the umbrella, I promise.
Hey, that's fine.
I keep looking over and it's like in your face on there, so I apologize. It's kind of uncomfortable for both of us. I've got this thing sticking in my back. Wall with the pitch, and it's a half-hearted swing by Russell.
That was one of those.
He didn't want to do
regretful swings. He
Yeah,
started
that's
to swing and then was in his head, I can't believe I just did that.
That's I didn't want to do it. Wall with the pitch. Swung and a miss. And strike 3. And that's going to be out number 1. Alex Rodriguez stepping in. He got a base hit back in the second. See what he can do. Wildcats still down 4-0 here in the top of the 5th. They need to get something on the board, Jason.
Yeah, they've got to get moving and start chipping away. And that starts with base runners.
Swung on. And no dice. 1-1. And another swing and a miss by A-Rod. He's going for the yard on this. He's just trying a little bit too hard, maybe.
Yeah, lefties are prone to pull that front shoulder, so he's really got to stay in on that ball.
Stays alive. There's the pitch, and it's going to be outside for a ball. Dang it. I push the button and it just goes off on me.
Sounds like you're talking about my wife.
And that's going to be a good solid hit out of the center field. And Porter is there for the out.
A good battle. This ball just won the war on that, or at least the battle. But now the Wildcats need to get some of that 2-out magic that they've had the last couple times. Sadler Wilcox up to bat. As he watches one down and in for a ball. Struck out swinging his first at bat, top of the second inning. Still a little up. 2 balls.
Now one's a swing and a miss for a strike. So 2-1.
Three and 1. Now the count.
And another one kind of staying alive. Does it again.
I said he didn't have the greatest game last night and started this one off with a strikeout, but you know frustration sets in and he's working on it.
And that's a strike 3 to retire the side, excuse me. And that's going to be it for the top of the 5th. Headed to the bottom of the 5th, and the Tigers will take home plate, see what they can do. We'll be right back. You're watching NETSN.
Today's real estate market is loud. Rates are up, homes sit longer, and your cousin's advice is straight from TikTok. You don't need someone to sell you something. You need someone to walk you through it.
I'm Jamie Whitley, your local expert in the calm in your real estate storm. If life's telling you it's time to make a move, I'll help you do it without making you lose your mind or your money. Let's find your next move together.
And we are back leading things off. Colby Porter for the Tigers as we hit into the bottom of the fifth.
Good pitch. Just kind of fell off the table right into the lower part of that strike zone.
High fly ball center field. Goetz is back and with the catch. Beautiful job. Kind of tripped, but makes the out and does exactly what he needs to do.
Yeah, he you know, that's kind of what we talk about. You know, we talk about that cardinal sin of running up or taking a step or two forward. He did the exact thing he should have done. He may not have stepped straight back, but he at least read the ball before he made a move. And great break on the ball, great angle, great catch.
And another hit straight out to Goetz, and he's to the wall and misses it. Kind of goes over his head. And that's going to be an E8. And we may have a play at second. No, nobody was there. And I think that we had a shortstop. Ben Reed was out, and he was backing up.
Yeah, I think he was gonna take the cut.
Yeah. Well, he was backing up JoJo Adams, doing a good job. That's what he's supposed to do. And Caleb Russell tried to get over there as fast as he could to possibly catch the runner off the plate. Unable to do that, so that puts the runner on second for the Tigers.
Yeah, and you look at it, that's B.J. Brandon. He has seen a total of 3 pitches this game from the batter's box. He has ambushed every at-bat.
And I think that, I don't know, you can see it, I can't. Is there a sun just right into the eye of is there one into Goetz?
Oh, well, it's bright out there.
I mean, I don't want to use that as an excuse. I mean, that's going to be an error, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, it's bright. Things happen, and you have just enough of the cloud cover.
And that strike is that ball's in there for a strike. And a high fly ball right field. Back goes Orr. And he gets it. Going to go to third base and and he went too early, says the umpire, so a double play and a good job, smart play by shortstop Ben Reed. Or was that JoJo Adams? I couldn't tell. I think that was Ben Reed.
Yeah, I didn't.
For out number 3, that was a good double play, or bringing it in. And so we're going to head to the top of the 6th. Wildcats still down 4-0. No score since the 3rd, though. Wildcats due for something good here in the 6th. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Today's real estate market is loud. Rates are up, homes sit longer, and your cousin's advice is straight from TikTok. You don't need someone to sell you something. You need someone to walk you through it.
I'm Jamie Whitley, your local expert in the calm in your real estate storm. If life's telling you it's time to make a move, I'll help you do it without making you lose your mind or your money. Let's find your next move together.
And we are back here at OL Colley Field in Mount Pleasant. Wildcats about to start the 6th inning. And Ace Vasquez is going to be leading things off for the Wildcats. So it's going to be the 9-1-2 hitters so far in this inning. And Wildcats looking to bite into that 4-run deficit they've had since the bottom of the 3rd. And Bennett Wall still on the mound for the Tigers. He's done well so far, holding the Wildcats to no runs so far in the ballgame. 1-1 the count. Two and 1 now to the count to Vasquez. And that's going to be a foul ball out on the right field side. So count runs even at 2.
Let's go 1, 2, 3. Hey, let's go 2. Let's go. Do a good job, man.
Pardon me. And that's going to be low, so a full count now to Vasquez as he kind of works his way into that and does a good job.
Yeah, good job holding up on that one.
And that's going to go foul ball. And a good job by Wall to just kind of watch it because you never know on those how they're going to work.
Yeah, they get that spin on them. It's hard to say, especially, you know, on turf, the spin I think affects more than something in the grass.
Right.
But I've seen some, at least on natural fields, I've seen them like 5 feet off the line in foul territory, and they've gone back.
So still a full count. Wall looks in. Here's the pitch. And low, says the umpire. So Vasquez is going to take a stroll down to first. And that's going to put us back at the top of the lineup for Ben Reed. How's Reed done this game, Jason?
He is 0 for 2 so far. He's had a fly out to center field, and then he struck out looking back in the 3rd.
So he is absolutely due.
He is definitely due.
And that one's going to go low.
That was pitch number 80 for Wall. He's had a pretty efficient outing today. But so far has only allowed 1 hit.
Let's go, Tim!
Checks the runner at first. Wall brings it home and low. Pardon me. So now 3-0. And another walk. So puts 2 on for the Wildcats, and it looks like Coach is going to come out and have a little conversation with Wall and see what he can do. And sometimes we can't ever tell. We always try to look at this one, but Is this going to be a pep talk, or is this going to be a change of pitcher, or what's going to happen? Looks like it's going to be a change of pitcher with a pat on the butt and the ball given up.
Yeah. It's a great outing.
Oh, yeah, he did a great job.
Only gave up the one hit, had 2 walks, so 3 total base, or now 4 walks now. So our 4 total base runners now for Wall. So far, none of them have crossed home plate. Only close they got was second base. Not one base runner so far for the Wildcats has reached third.
Right.
Trying to see who might be coming in for the Tigers to pitch.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at here. I don't see a bullpen. I'll tell you what, while they're doing that, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. You're watching NETSN Wildcat Baseball.
Today's real estate market is loud. Rates are up, homes sit longer, and your cousin's advice is straight from TikTok. You don't need someone to sell you something. You need someone to walk you through it.
I'm Jamie Whitley, your local expert in the calm in your real estate storm. If life's telling you it's time to make a move, I'll help you do it without making you lose your mind or your money. Let's find your next move together.
And we are back. We have a lefty on the mound now, Jason. Tell us how it all worked out.
Okay, you have Dax Price, who came in from left field and is now on the bump for the Tigers. Bennett Wall went, of course, from the mound. He went out to right field and moved B.J. Brennan from right field over to left. So just kind of a little merry-go-round in the triangle between left, right, and the pitcher's mound. Everybody else stayed the same. So we'll see what the lefty does for the Tigers, if he can hold the lead or if Whitehouse can dig into it a little bit.
And you got JoJo Adams stepping in as the first to meet Dax Price. The dugout for the Wildcats getting loud, as you might be able to hear. And that one's just outside for a ball, I'm guessing. That looked kind of good from where I was, but
yeah,
you may have a different vantage point.
Looked like it carried him out just a little.
Oh, kind of took his whole body. That hurt my back watching. Golly, I think I'm going to have back spasms. Wow. Here's the pitch. Oh, little in, and that's going to go back. And that's going to move both runners about 90 feet. So you got 2 in scoring position for the Wildcats. 2 balls, 1 strike to Adams, who's looking to bring some runners in. He has the ability at a triple a couple of nights ago. Outside for a ball, so now he's hit 3-1. So Jason, do you let this one go? If it's anywhere near, do you swing? What do you do?
It's got to be on a tee, but I'm gonna trust my batter, and if it's something that he can barrel, I'm gonna let him go.
Yeah. In there for a strike, which that's a good. Anywhere near, if you're an umpire, you just say anywhere near. We're gonna run it for a strike. In my opinion. That one's going to go into the outfield. Past the second baseman, Bondo, who made a good dive to get it. Run comes in, and the Wildcats are on the board. So runners on the corners. And 4-1's the score. Maddox Evans coming in after the base hit by Adams.
Yeah, with still no outs, if you can put something in the outfield would be ideal. I do expect they're going to check on Adams on first base, but Adams is going to be looking to advance.
And he squares around for the bunt. And there's still no outs, by the way, just to throw that out there. Here's the throw over to first, not in time. Got to be careful doing that. I've said this before, and so if you're listening and you're like, oh, he says that every time. But I do. I get scared. I know you want to do that sometimes to kind of throw and suspicion into the wind, but that's just always scary to me. And a good one. Bunt back to the plate and out at home. Almost got there, but Ben Reed just could not get under the tag. So now runners at first and second, one out. Here's the pitch. And that was I was going for a ball. That was a very, very late call by the umpire. I think he was trying to figure out what it was.
Yeah, it took a little time to process.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what was going on with that one. 0-1 the count. Now 1-1. Price with the pitch. Beautiful pitch right down the pipe on that one.
Yeah, that one was right down Main Street.
And not sure what Goetz was waiting on, but waiting on anything else, that was it. Low for a ball. Count runs even at 2.
Called.
That one's in there for strike 3. And I don't think Goetz can believe that one. But is that his third strikeout?
Yes.
So he got the hat trick. That's going to bring up Jonathan Orr. Still 2 on. 1 run has come across for the Wildcats, so they did get on the board, but kind of running out of time a little bit with a swing and a miss there. And that one's in there for a strike. So now down 0-2. Got to be careful.
Two strikes.
Watches that one go.
You wonder if maybe you want to give him something to think about, maybe kind of getting his head a little bit. You got JoJo Adams on second. You know, third is pretty far away from the bag. I would almost send Adams.
And fouls that one back, stays alive.
You work, J.O. I'm kidding. Let's go, J.O. Let's go, man. Get your foot down and hit it.
And he goes back.
Hey, seven. You got to step out, do it. Beyond rhythm, bro.
Still 1 and 2. Oh! And the umpire says he swung, so that's a strikeout. And that ends the top of the 6, headed to the bottom of the 6. One run does come across, but 2 are left stranded for the Wildcats. And we're going to head to the bottom of the 6th. We'll be right back. You're watching NETSN.
Today's real estate market is loud. Rates are up, homes sit longer, and your cousin's advice is straight from TikTok. You don't need someone to sell you something. You need someone to walk you through it.
I'm Jamie Whitley, your local expert in the calm in your real estate storm. If life's telling you it's time to make a move, I'll help you do it without making you lose your mind or your money. Let's find your next move together.
And we're back. The bottom of the 6th. So Cortland Stovall is going to lead things off. That one's going to be down low for ball 1. It's going to, Jason, I think it's going to come down to the very, well, obviously it's going to come down to the very last bat for the Wildcats because the only 1 inning left.
Yeah.
So depending on how things are done here in the bottom of the 6th, as A-Rod still on the mound, as it's a pop high fly into right field or runs in a little bit, does a good job. This time he does what he's supposed to, goes backwards first. As you and I kind of do our talking on that one. So that one flies out. Bennett Wall is going to head in. And he watches that one go by for a strike 1. Pardon me. That's going to be high. A little break on it. So ball 1. 1-1 now the count. Man down, man down. The umbrella kind of wavered on me a little bit. And a good one down low. So 2-2 now the count.
Ow.
Oh, hit by pitch.
Now batting for your Mount Pleasant Tigers, number 10.
So Nate Capato is now going to step in. A-Rod, that was his first hit by pitch of the day.
Yeah, you always hate to see it in the dead of the back.
And a good little bunt down third base. And the stretch is out. And I didn't see the umpire. Did they call him out at first?
Yeah, he's out at first.
All right. I couldn't see the umpire by where we're sitting, so I wanted to make sure. So there are 2 outs, but the runner did advance over to third.
Yeah, it was a good sack.
Now batting, number 3, Diego.
But good job by Wall. He read the third base, came down, and tried to field also. There was nobody covering third, so Wall saw that, rounded second, and just went straight and slid into third. Put himself 90 feet away with 2 outs, though.
Drago Lozano is going to hit it deep right field, or goes back, and he stops and gets out number 3. So we are on to the final inning, possibly. Supposed to be, depending on a tie, of course. And we'll see what happens. The Wildcats will take home plate, and we'll see if they can cut into that lead that Mount Pleasant has had all the way since the bottom of the third. And Wildcats have kept them scoreless since then. Let's see if Wildcats can add to their runs they got last inning. We'll be right back.
Today's real estate market is loud. Rates are up, homes sit longer, and your cousin's advice is straight from TikTok. You don't need someone to sell you something. You need someone to walk you through it.
I'm Jamie Whitley, your local expert in the calm in your real estate storm. If life's telling you it's time to make a move, I'll help you do it without making you lose your mind or your money. Let's find your next move together.
All right, back here, top of the 7th. Wildcats have to make some runs here, at least 3 to keep the game going. And Caleb Russell's going to step in. He struck out his last at bat. Price on the mound. Here's the pitch. Going to be low for a ball.
Yeah, they're chasing 3 just to get this to the bottom of the 7th.
And this would be a big win for the Wildcats if they can come back and do it. And a good hit into center field. That's going to drop. And just like that, Wildcats, have a runner on first.
Yeah, that's exactly what you needed. You need base runners.
And get this 7th inning rally going. They've done it before. They did it a few weeks ago in Nacogdoches. We were there, 8 runs top of the 7th. Of course, they weren't down by 3. They were only down by 1. But still, they were able to do it. A-Rod stepping in. Let's see what he can do. Throw over to first, not in time. As Russell's there. And throw again. Not in time.
He's got a really deceptive move to first.
Yeah, he does. It's kind of crazy. And once again, so that's 3 in a row. Making sure that Russell doesn't go anywhere. And here's the pitch. And that's going to be fouled back for a strike.
You got it, 3. Come on, be the rock, baby.
Price set, brings it home. That's going to be high and outside for a ball, 1-1. Oh, that's going to be checked, and I can't
Yeah, he went.
Okay, look. Well, from here he did, but
Yeah, I was just saying that's what the umpire indicated was that he went.
I didn't see where he was. He's in the middle of the field, I guess.
I've seen that and go both ways, but
Yeah.
The way he did, he pointed, he went.
Yeah, I figured he did. I mean, from here he did for me. If they'd asked me and pointed to me, I'd call it a strike. There's a pitch and in there for a strike, and that's a strike, 3 out. that was a little iffy. I mean, it was right there. It was right above the numbers.
It's hard, and it's hard too to see us side to side.
Right. Yeah. So runner on first, 1 out. And Rodriguez sat down on strike. Sailor Wilcox is coming in. What has he done so far?
Sailor's struck out 2 times.
All right.
Both swinging. Due for a little change of luck.
Yeah. And the Wildcats down to their last 2 outs, depending on if they get any runs. That's going to be a pitch outside. You can tell by the catcher trying to lose his balance, trying to catch it. 1-1. And that was just a string pulled by Price. And Wilcox wanted to get around it, just unable to do so. 1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Yeah, and if he would have connected, that would have been a great hit.
Oh,
It
yeah.
just, timing was off.
High outside, great job by Cross to keep that one from going back to the backstop. So count even at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 on, and 1 out for the Wildcats. Here's the pitch. Fouled back, so count remains the same. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss for strike 3, out number 2. That's 2 strikeouts in a row for Dax Price. And Ace Vasquez heading up. He walked his last at bat.
Came around and scored the only run so far for the Wildcats.
So the Wildcats down to the final out. Barring anything 2-out rally-ish. It's going to be low for a ball. We've seen the Wildcats pull it out.
Oh, we have.
So they can do it. Here's a pitch. Down low again, kind of bounces in. And Price trying to force in those fastballs. I think he's just releasing a little bit too late. He kind of checks first, but he's not really paying attention to it as he should. And inside for a ball. So 3-0 now to Vasquez. And this is one of those right now where you just kind of, unless it's a meat pitch, you let it go.
Yeah.
And it's a ball 4. And a great job by Vasquez to keep his head about him and his wits and take the walk. 2 times he's walked back-to-back. Now Ben Reed, the Jet, up to the plate. He walked his last time as well.
Yeah. You know, technically 0 for 2 for the day, so I still say he's due.
And a good opportunity with the space between first and second to get it out of the right field and possibly score a run from second. So 2 outs, 2 on. And that's going to go a little bit behind. Your runner's going to go to third.
Oh, wow.
And it's going to go in the outfield. And your runner's going to come home from third. Slides in. And Caleb Russell puts another one on the board for the Wildcats. Wildcats close the gap, down by 2.
Yeah, I don't think second base was expecting the throw with the runner on third. I don't think second base was expecting him to try to throw behind, and just was not there covering the bag. So,
yeah, I agree with that.
ball goes to outfield, you could say Vasquez might have made it to third because center field did bobble it, but him getting to third still does them no good. They need 2. So
Right.
Smart move. He's in scoring position. He stay there and let Reed work.
Yeah, you got 2 outs. And, you got Ben Reed, he's lefty. And so a great opportunity here. You don't want to really bunt because bunt does nothing for you.
Yeah. I mean, if you're bunting for a single. You're trying.
Unless
you see something.
Unless you can put it down the third base line at a creepy crawl and you can run it out. But even then, you have to ensure that a runner can get to third if you're trying to advance. That one's going to drop off, but must have been outside, so 2-0.
Yeah, if you had somebody extremely skilled at bunting, you could try a push bunt towards the second baseman.
Yeah.
But you have to get it past the pitcher, and you have to engage the first baseman.
Down low as well. And Price, I think getting in his head on his own a little bit, trying to force some pitches down. And, again, late releases cause it to kind of get down little worm burner pitches. And that's a good pitch in there for a strike. So it's 3-1. And Reed has to be careful because now you're in that kind of no man's land where you either let it go or you swing. And if you try to swing at what you think is a good pitch and you miss it, the game's over. And that one's going to go straight up the middle. And it's going to be picked up and it's bobbled. And wow, Nate Copeland tries to come across, and that's going to reach on an E6.
So the tying run is on base now.
So runners at the corners, and here's a big opportunity. You got JoJo Adams, a big bat, who can definitely do some damage.
Yeah, and Reed is not slow.
Not at all.
Means, so any extra base, I think, by Adams, Reed can score.
So you got a runner on first, you got a runner on third, and a big hitter over there at the plate. So got to be thinking JoJo Adams needs to make some good swings here. Good. It's going to be low. 4-ball. Drew Cross done a good job to keep that ball in front of him, and now is the best time for him to keep doing that if the Tigers want to come away with a win. And that one's going to be a pop fly back out of play for strike count. Oh, 2 strikes. I'm sorry. I thought that first one was a ball.
I had it marked the ball. It's 1-1. It's 1-1.
Okay. Because the
the
scoreboard has
off.
it as scoreboard's wrong. 1-1 the count. I can't see. I got a player in my view here.
So 1-2.
1-2 now. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 on and 2 out. Big pitch here by Dax Price. Runner goes. It's going to be a high fly ball right field. Back behind and called off is Bennett Wall, and that's going to be the ball game. Wildcats gave it a good run. Almost came back here in the final inning. But when all is said and done, the Tigers come away with the win. 4-2 is your final score. Anything you want to close us out with, Jason?
And it just shows, the resilience of the Whitehouse Wildcats. They did a great job down 4-0. Came back, made it a heck of a game. The winning run at the plate. So, great job, great effort. Be interesting to see game 2 of this series later on in the season.
And trust me, more than likely we will be there.
In Whitehouse.
Yeah, it will be in Whitehouse, so that'll be good.
Yeah,
And,
it'll be warmer. Even though it's not cold right now.
Right. Well, we appreciate you watching, and that's going to do it for us here in Mount Pleasant. We're going to pack up and head back home. The JV team will play up next, but we will not be bringing that to you. But we appreciate you watching as always, and for Jason, I'm Keith Whitman. And for all of us at NETSN, we appreciate it always. And we'll be back on the air on Tuesday, I believe. And next week we'll have Tuesday and Thursday because of Good Friday. So we'll be Tuesday and Thursday games. So just keep an eye on NETSN Live and YouTube-wise. So we appreciate you. Have a good one. See you next time.